Hi, I'm Jeff Banks, the founder of Banks Consultancy, Not Your Ordinary Accountants, and these are our tidbits of the day. And today, answering a question from one of our clients, Colin, how do I use my logbook and what do I have to put in it? Well, as you know, these are a logbook. And at the end of the day, there are two ways that a logbook can be used to show how you claim your deduction for motor vehicle expenses in your tax return. One, you can be the per kilometre rate, which means that, okay, if you travel less than 5,000 kilometres a year for business purposes, you log every business trip, and I stress only business trip, in your logbook, and then you add up the number of kilometres at the end of the year, and that creates the tax deduction that you can use in your tax return. Assuming, of course, that all the trips that you are claiming as business are legitimately business in nature. Remember, travelling to and from work is not a tax deduction in any way, shape or form. Now, on the other side of the coin, we have the other way of claiming things, which is on the actual percentage. Now, these you need for effectively a 13-week period in order to justify the percentage of the use of your vehicle for business purposes. Now, if you're using a vehicle that will carry more than 1 tonne or more than 9 passengers, then you don't actually need one of these. But for all of the rest of you, then your logbook for a 13-week period is what you need to use. Now, Colin asked, do I have to log all my trips? The answer is no. If you're using your car for private purposes, then no, you don't need to put that in here. But if you're using it for business purposes, most certainly. Do I need to use it on the weekend? If I'm using it for business purposes, most certainly. But if I'm only driving around on the weekend, taking the kids to sport and what have you, then it probably won't need to go in here. I hope that answers your question, Colin. If you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to contact us here at Banks Consultancy, and one of our trained consultants will work through it with you. I'm Jeff Banks from Banks Consultancy, and we are Not Your Ordinary Accountants.